Stetson is a horse that I'm getting ready to do some under saddle work with him. But before I do that, I like to do a week of basics. Of course, he already knows all of his groundwork. The round pending, lunging, backing, yielding hindquarters, flippers, all that stuff. He already knows all that. But now it's just stuff of getting him ready for the under saddle. One of those steps is I always like to teach every horse to get used to the mounting block. It is very important that you teach them just these extra little things just to help with the foundation. The first thing I'm going to do with him is I'm just going to walk him up to it and let him sniff. It's kind of dirty, but that's okay. Yeah. Is we want them to know that right on this side is where they want to stand and stand still, right? So, of course, on his right side, even though it's very important that what you do with one side, you do to the other. I'm just going to let him stand and relax. I'm going to pull him just a little more forward. Ooh, good boy. So he's already understanding that right here is where he stops. Now I will move the mounting block in different directions so he knows that like the tall side is where he stands. But for the most part, what we're teaching him is when we tell him to stand still. That's where we're at right now. So now I'm going to start, now that he knows to stand still, I'm going to start getting him used to the mounting block itself. I'm going to always have a hand close to his face, so that way if he goes to spook, just bring his head into. So, there we go. Good boy. So I just brought the mounting block closer to him. Good boy. So I stepped on the first step, and then I released the pressure. So if he goes to move, I'm just going to move him back. Good boy. And he already knows yielding his hindquarters and all that. So your horse should already know the basics before you do this. So it should help pretty easy. As soon as he's not quite lined up, I'm going to go ahead and move the mounting block itself. So that way he just gets used to us moving the mounting block. Good boy. And release the pressure. Good boy. So now, what I just did, I just walked off, and I walked back on, and he stood still. That's perfect. Having them stand still while mounting is very important. So starting it, teaching them before you even start the under saddle work is really important. So this is always a perfect little exercise to teach them. And of course, sometimes the sound of you stepping kind of spooks them. So I just like to go like that. He doesn't seem too concerned, so that's good. Nice. So that is perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. Yours mount on the left, but I still like to work with both sides because it's very important that they just get used to standing still no matter what side you're on when they're next to a mounting block. Good boy. Okay, so that's pretty much just what I do as far as getting them ready for the mounting block. Slow steps, release the pressure when doing good, and that's pretty much just kind of the basics. And I like to get them used to the mounting block for riding. It's very important that you keep them stand still. Yeah, thanks for watching.